Welcome viewers to Startup News. I'm your host Abhishek. Top headlines that move the world this week are: drones will now deliver the medical necessities in Telangana. Experimental delivery of COVID-19 vaccines using drones have been allowed by the Ministry of Civil Aviation and Director General of Civil Aviation to the Telangana Government. The delivery will be done within the visual line of sight. MCA asked SEBI to partially launch again a rule proposed for startups listing in India. The Securities of Exchange Board of India has been asked to make certain changes in the rules of new platform created to cater to the startups in search of listing by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs. SEBI has agreed to make the demand changes by the MCA. MCA requests startups to turn vacant offices into temporary COVID wards. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs has asked startups and companies to turn the vacant offices into temporary COVID isolation wards and set up beds due to the increasing number of COVID-19 cases across India. The MCA issued a circular stating that companies and startups that are providing funds to set up makeshift hospitals and turning the vacant offices in the COVID wards can treat them as an eligible corporate social responsibility. Indians can choose the vaccine for the choice from May 1st. From May 1st, Indian can make appointments for vaccination at a private center and choose the COVID vaccine of their choice. The Health Ministry has ordered all the private centers to declare which jab will be available along with the availability of stocks at the price that will charge on the CoWin platform. Center to install DRDO-Tata Sons oxygen plants in state-run hospitals. State-run hospitals like AIIMS, NIC Jhajjar, Safdarjung, among others, will having DRDO-Tata Sons oxygen generation plants. The decision was taken by the Union Health Minister Harsh Vardhan due to the need of oxygen supply in various central government hospitals. The steps are being taken for the timely supply amid the oxygen supply crisis and COVID-19 pandemic. India's first 3D printed house inaugurated with the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. India's first 3D printed house has been constructed by Tvasta Manufacturing Solutions, a deep tech startup. The house has been created at IIT Madras and has been inaugurated virtually by Minister of Finance and Corporate Affairs Nirmala Sitharaman. DRDO to provide 500 oxygen generation plants with private sector. Defence Research and Development Organization has collaborated with the private sector to provide 500 oxygen generation plants all over the country in 3 months. The oxygen generation plants have been developed by the DRDO. India's Covaxin can neutralise 617 variants of coronavirus. According to the White House Chief Medical Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci, India's Covaxin has been found to neutralize the 617 variants of deadly coronavirus. Covaxin in India's homegrown COVID-19 vaccine. Byjus in talks to raise $150 million funding might become the highest valued Indian startup. Bengaluru-based edtech startup Byjus is planning to raise $150 million funding from the UBS Group AG. This funding will raise the valuation of Byjus to $16.5 billion, making it highest valued Indian startup. Apart from this, Byjus is also in advanced talks to acquire 2 edtech startups, Great Learning and Gradeup, for $400 million. Tata Group receives approval from CCI for majority stake in Bigbasket. Tata Group has received approval from the Competition Commission of India over the acquisition of majority stake in Bigbasket. Tata Digital Limited will acquire 63.3% stake in the online grocery delivery app. That's all for today. We have over 400 startups and MSME shows on our TV channel. Do check out. My Startup TV is now available on Google Play Store, so you can get all the latest news on startups and MSMEs on the move. You can also support us by subscribing to our TV channel and do not forget to press the bell icon. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or visit our website www.mystartuptv.in. Thanks for watching.